So today is day 9 of the Three Rivers Challenge. The last 48 hours have been so crazy because I forgot to show you what we had last night. So last night, also kind of a crazy and not such a wonderfully productive day, but I managed to get 2 quarts of beef stew into a crock pot with some dried mushrooms and some fresh herbs. And so that was what we ate for dinner. Nothing fancy, but that's why canned goods really come in handy on those days where you just don't have the time or the energy. So that was day 8. Today, day 9, another day where we just haven't been home and not much preparation is going into something. However, we had a pork shoulder in our refrigerator that was thawing, and my husband and I really wanted to have some pulled pork. So that is actually right now out on the grill. It's gonna take some time. Our kids don't have that kind of patience. So macaroni and cheese it is. So I'm going to make them some macaroni and cheese, add in some canned salmon. Again, having those canned foods really make a difference and come in handy. And this will be their dinner tonight as well as their lunch tomorrow. So I'll let you know when everything is plated up for the adult dinner and how that looks. It's been a good 2 hours since my last update to you guys. The pork is still not ready. Kids have successfully eaten their mac and cheese. I actually had some dough going this morning to make bagels. Hallelujah. So I'm eating a bagel. Not quite how we expected it, but we still stayed on track. See you tomorrow. It's Monday, January 10th, 10th day of the Three Rivers Challenge. So today is going to be a little different. Couple of reasons. Number one, that pork shoulder that we were smoking last night, we didn't pull it off until 2 a.m. So it's a good thing the kids had mac and cheese and I had a bagel. So last night or yesterday altogether was just not a normal food day for us. So today, I don't know, we might be eating that pork shoulder for dinner tonight, but just in case there's not enough for 8 meals, right? Because I always plan for my kids' lunch and our lunches the next day, I am gonna get some lentils cooked up in the Instant Pot, and then I'm gonna saute some veggies. I've got carrots, celery, garlic, onion. I'm gonna rehydrate some oyster mushrooms. And then I have some leftover peach barbecue sauce that I'm gonna add. I'm making a lentil loaf. It's like a meatloaf, but with lentils. We try to do a vegetarian dish 2 to 3 nights per week, just for various reasons, but really just to keep our menu repertoire varied. It's very important to us that our kids get a variety of cuisines and meals and foods, not just for optimal nutrition, but so that we're not growing picky eaters. So anyway, the dog needs to go out. He's ringing the bell. I'm gonna go get these lentils in the Instant Pot and saute some veggies, and I'll show you how I put this together. Okay, so I've got my vegetables sauteing, my lentils are cooked. I'm just gonna start adding the other ingredients. I got 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed. I'm gonna do all of this peach barbecue sauce. Some ketchup. I've got some rolled oats here, organic rolled oats. I'm gonna do a 1/2 cup to start. We'll probably add another 1/2 cup though. I've got some dried parsley. Fresh ground pepper. Salt. So I just pureed the sauteed veggies a little bit, really made them into a much finer texture. You could also add breadcrumbs. I actually don't have any breadcrumbs right now. I need to make some, but I'm gonna add a little more oats. I could have also taken those oats and grinded them in my Vitamix or high-speed blender to make an oat flour. I am going to put it right here. And then I just bake this around 350, 375 for about 30 minutes. I mean, everything's cooked, right? But it's more about kind of getting some of the moisture out and creating that meatloaf texture. And then also, before I take it out to eat, I'll put some ketchup on top, maybe with a little brown sugar for some caramelization, just to kind of get the top with some sauce on it. Mondays are always the most hectic days. So you'll see as I go through these challenges with the weeks that I'm trying to make Monday dinners ahead of time, make them easy. The lentil loaf is out. I'm going to show that to you. I found a half bag of tater tots in the freezer, and then I found a bag of French fries. So I have half the French fry bag and the whole tater tot bag in the oven, and I had a bag of frozen cauliflower, which is in the Instant Pot steaming. And then I also brought out some cultured fermented sauerkraut. I think this is a lemon dill variety because we're gonna open up that pork shoulder for dinner also. So dinner is done. We have the lentil loaf, the potatoes. Here's some of the pulled pork, cauliflower, sauerkraut. And before I sign off for night 10, I wanted to say two things. So I pulled out a pound of ground beef out of the freezer to be thawed tonight because tomorrow's taco night, Taco Tuesday. And I also pulled out some sofrito. We had a jar of sofrito in the freezer and I pulled that out as well. So you'll see those tomorrow. All right, see you later. January 11th, day 11, Three Rivers Challenge, Taco Tuesday. What are we having? Tacos. So I've got some black beans here that I'm gonna get cooking in the Instant Pot, and then eventually we'll brown our beef and then get all our toppings out and have a little taco party. So first thing first, these are going in the Instant Pot, and then I'll start browning the beef. I don't want to waste food. Okay, Tuesday taco night is served. Daddy's not home yet, so that's why there's 3 plates. This is my daughter's.
But it looks delicious.
This is my daughter's plate. She has quesadilla. My son has taco and quesadilla, and I got 2 tacos. And we've got homemade guacamole with the last of our avocados for the Three Rivers Challenge. Sour cream. This is the sour cream that I talk about in our Azure videos. Homemade salsa from the summer. And then fermented curtido. It's like a El Salvadorian sauerkraut, and it is delicious with tacos. So, bon appetit. I don't know how to say that in Spanish, but let's eat. Hey there, January 12th, day 12. I'm looking a little rough. It's been a rough day. It's been a rough week. But dinner must go on, right? Even when you're not having the best days, dinner must go on. So tonight I have a bunch of carrots. If you remember from my Azure standard order, I got 25 pounds of organic carrots. I am peeling and just kind of chopping them into chunks. I'm going to put them in a saucepan, and I'm actually going to make a recipe from Jill Winger's Prairie Homestead cookbook, which is, I think it's called honey whipped carrots. I've never made it, but it sounds good. That's going to be one of our sides tonight. I've also got some wild rice ready to go on the stove. It's not cooking yet, but everything's ready to go. We're going to have rice, honey whipped carrots, and baked Parmesan cod. I have cod in the freezer, so we're gonna bake that, and I'm gonna make like a homemade tartar sauce with some of our either yogurt or sour cream or both, I don't know yet, and some of our homemade relish. So that's it. All right, so this is just 1 egg. This is half a cup of Parmesan cheese, 1 teaspoon smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon onion powder, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, and then a little salt and pepper. So we're just gonna bread these and then put them on the pan and bake. And this is cod that we got, I probably could have used a bigger pan here, from the same fisherman that does our salmon. It's actually a lady, fisherwoman, and she's amazing. She lives half the year in Alaska and half the year in North Carolina. And she does all her fishing, and then we order from her. So this is wild caught cod. Yeah, maybe next time I use a bigger dish. We're just gonna bread this and bake it. And this would probably work with any other kind of flaky white fish. Okay. Night 12 dinner, we've got the baked Parmesan cod with tartar sauce, honey whipped carrots, and wild rice. See you tomorrow. Day 13, we are doing it. I am getting dinner prepped. I'm just peeling some sweet potatoes. I'm gonna make some sweet potato fries in the oven, and I've got some chicken breasts that are thawed in the refrigerator I took out last night or yesterday afternoon, and we're gonna have Instant Pot chicken and broccoli with sweet potato fries. So very easy, very quick. So I'm just peeling some ginger. I'm gonna mince ginger and garlic. I'm gonna add some onion, salt, pepper, and then I'm probably gonna do a little soy sauce, some sesame oil. Not yet, honey. And get that sauteed, and then I'm gonna add the chicken. And I'm gonna pressure cook it for, I'm gonna cut the chicken into cubes, like bite-sized cubes. And I'm gonna pressure cook it in the Instant Pot for maybe 4 or 5 minutes. And then I'll manually release and add the broccoli. The broccoli's frozen right now, but I'll add the broccoli, put the lid back on, and let it sit for a little bit. So my chicken breasts, we buy them directly from a small local family farm. I usually just buy whole chickens, but I bought a couple of packages of chicken breasts and they are bone in. So I'm just deboning them and then cutting them into the cubes. But I'm not gonna throw the bones away. We're gonna save these bones. I'm actually gonna roast them after my sweet potatoes are done roasting. And we'll save them. Once they're roasted, I'll probably just put them in a freezer bag in the freezer until I'm ready to make bone broth one day. Watch
Don't forget to pray for the chicken.
Yep, every time we eat an animal, whether it be a chicken, cow, pig, even the fish, last night we prayed for the fish. We say a prayer to thank the animal for giving its life so that we may eat, right?
Hey, don't delete it yet.
Okay. All right, dinner is served. Roasted sweet potatoes, a chicken. I put some carrots in, the broccoli, and it's a little Worcestershire, soy sauce, garlic, ginger, and chicken stock. See you tomorrow. Day 14, the end of week 2. Today is Friday. It is normally Pizza Friday, but you know what? I boycotted pizza today for 2 reasons. Number 1, my husband said he's over the pizza. Okay, and so we're gonna skip pizza night tonight. And number 2, we actually have a decent amount of leftovers. We still have some taco meat from Tuesday. We have some rice and sweet potatoes from last night and the night before. We have chicken and broccoli from last night. We still have some oatmeal from the other morning and some pear sauce. So we're just gonna have a leftover night and be good with it, right? Because I don't like to waste food, and thankfully my family is on board with that notion. God bless you, Hartford. So just in case you needed a visual, this is what we will be eating on tonight. So nothing prepared new tonight. We're just gonna get all this eaten up. So, as promised, how much did we spend on week 2 of food? $0. We spent nothing this week, once again, on food so far in this challenge. So, 14 days into the month, 0 money spent on food. We did, however, spend a lot of money on dog food. And we have spent some money on some gardening stuff, but nothing on food. So, thank you for all your support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay healthy, stay well. Bye-bye.